everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about The Key to Fear, which is the first in the Key series by Kristin Cast. We both got it from NetGalley, and actually we both listened to it from NetGalley. And the reader for that was Dasha Polanco, where you may know her as Daya from Orange is the New Black. Now, this book is a dystopian book set after a worldwide pandemic had killed off many people, and so now we're living in a time where the number one rule, like death comes to you rule, is you don't touch anybody, because if you touch anybody, you spread diseases and people die as a result of it. So we're in a world where it's kind of hard to describe what's going on, but basically Elodie is working as a nurse, kind of working in a medical field. One of her patients has something weird go on, and so she's kind of following that down to see like what happened, because the patient kind of disappears, and it's just a very strange interaction with her. And while at the medical center, she meets Aiden, who is he's lost. He doesn't know what he wants to be, and he doesn't want to be told by the Key, where he should work. He's finding himself. And Elodie is very much by the rules, especially because her mother is very strict. But the two come together, interact, sparks fly, and so they're kind of learning about this mystery together. There is a sprinkling of other characters that kind of relate into this patient who is weird, like this weird patient. I don't know, I don't know how else to describe it, because
there's nothing to describe.
It was really kind of hard to follow, to know what the premise of the plot was.
Yeah, so there's no world building. There's no backstory. I don't know.
The world building needed some serious world building.
They keep saying the Key is the controls everything, the Key this, the Key that. I don't know who the Key is. I don't know what's going on with the Key.
Is the Key an AI? Is the Key a person? Is the Key a group of people? Yeah, no idea.
Right.
But I think I'm prejudiced to want to like this book because I love The House of Night and I love PC Cast, but Kristin Cast has a very different voice than her mom. I mean, which is understandable.
Right. So my other problem, I would be listening to the book, and then it felt almost like we don't know what to do, so we're just getting another character. There were so many characters.
So, and I think the thing that I really struggled with, that I really wish wasn't present, was when she was reading that banned book.
Right.
So, they'd switch over to a story, and I don't know because the audiobook reader was problematic. I love Daya. In Orange is the New Black, she's one of my favorite characters. So I was prejudiced to want to like this audiobook, and it just didn't do it for me either. And I think because there wasn't a distinguishing factor between what is the story within a story and what is the actual plot arc, I think we needed two readers for that, at least, if you're going to keep it. And I don't know why we needed it in the first place.
You didn't need it in the first place. And now that you say that, I do remember there was a part where they cut to this, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
And then it was
because it's in the middle of Elodie's part, and so you're like, where are we? What are we talking about?
Right.
And so then everything gets convoluted, and you're mixing the world within the banned book, the story within a story within the story, because there's so little world building that you have no idea what world belongs to what.
Right. And Elodie is supposed to be your dystopian heroine, but I don't care about her. She's not developed enough. I don't want her to defeat the bad guy. I don't even know who the bad guy is for her to defeat. So,
yeah, that's a good point. Because I would say that it was that one mean girl. God, I can't even remember her name.
It was Aiden. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think it's her, because she's not. I think the villain in this is the Key. and we don't know enough about the key to really kind of ascribe to that. I don't know.
So
I feel
here's the deal. The NetGalley app, which if anybody from NetGalley sees this video, you need to change this. You can only listen to it at 1.25, 1.5, 1, like by that. I started at 1.5 just to try to get through it. I had it up over 2. I was just like, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah, I had it at 1.5. But it was a long book, too.
It was a long book. See?
The long book to have very little world building. Maybe if she had tried to take on less story and spent more time exploring setting.
I don't know. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for the characters. I didn't care for the world building. I didn't care for the bad guy. I didn't care for the plot.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like we're probably at the point where we need to just rate it. So our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns, and it comes down to 2 unicorns. But if it's not magical, doesn't get a horn, and is therefore a horse. Where are you?
I want to give it a 1, but I don't give a lot of 1s, and I'm not like in the best frame of mind right now because politics. So because I'm kind of fried, guys. So I'm gonna go with a 2.
See, and I'm almost at a 1 as well.
Yeah.
Like, I want to give it a horse as well. Because when I was answering the questions on NetGalley, like, do you recommend this for library reads? And will you recommend this for book clubs and stuff? And I'm like, no, I can't see myself recommending this in any context. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to give it a horse. It's not magical.
If you're going, I'll go because like I said, it was painful to get through.
Because I really wanted to like this book.
So
she should keep writing. I mean, maybe it's just us. Like maybe it works with other people.
I don't know if I agree about that.
It was just a hot mess. The reader had a Brooklyn accent, and we're set in Seattle, from what I could tell. It was difficult.
So that is where we are on what's it called? Key of Fear? Key to Fear?
Key to Fear. Key to Fear.
And we will see you around. Bye.